Hey guys, I wanted to do a little something different today. Thought I'd talk about some October horror watches, some of the horror movies that I've watched this past month. So I have 5 movies that I'll be talking about, showing them off. I'll be talking about the plot a little bit and getting my thoughts on these as well. So without further ado, and we're starting off with Blood Junkie, a trauma movie from I think it's 2010 or 2011. Basically about Laura Mills. She is stuck at home for the weekend because her parents are gone, and she's babysitting her brother. But then her 3 friends invite her and her brother to camping for the weekend. So then they go camping, and then they encounter this blood junkie character. You know, the cover with the gas mask. This scene does happen in the movie. Yeah, I really like this one. It's a fun kind of horror comedy with slasher film elements. And yeah, it's trauma, as you can see here. Well, oh, yeah. I know some people might not like it, or may not think to try this one out because it's trauma, means it's bad. But I think it's true. This is one of the few trauma movies that are really that's really good. That is enjoyable. I'm sorry about the glare on the cover, and yeah, I like this one. You know, one of the more modern, one of the more recent trauma movies. Kind of a tribute to the '80s slasher films and horror comedies of that time. And I recommend checking this out. Fortunately, this DVD is out of print, so you may have to pay a high price for it. And that's all I have to say about this one. There's quite a few features on it as well. Yeah, Blood Junkie, give this one a shot. And then another one that I showed off recently is Demon Wind. And here's the one particular cover, which you've probably already seen this. But this one was not bad, I thought. I thought the pacing was slow at times. It could have built up, I thought, because it felt like this movie dragged a bit at times. But other than that, I mean, I liked it. The character's name is Corey. I'm sorry for the stuttering there. And so he and his friends, they go to this desolate region where Corey's grandparents live because they had died, and the deaths of Corey's grandparents haunted him for years. So then they go to the house where the deaths had taken place, and they find out what happens there. They encounter some demons. It was fun, though. I mean, even though it could have been better, it was still a fun movie. Yeah, I like this one. It wasn't bad, like I said. And I was going to say... What was I going to say about this? Oh, I thought it was neat when they go into the house, you do have the side shots, and it's cool because it shows, you know, the entrance when they're going, but when the shot is on the side of the house, you don't really see the exterior of the house. You just see the entrance, which I thought was kind of added a mystical kind of element to this movie, because it makes you think, when they went through there, when they went through the house, is that part, are they imagining it, or does it really exist? So it kind of messes with your mind that way, and this one wasn't bad. I'll check out some of the features later. But yeah, Demon Wind, I think it's worthwhile. Then we have Short Night of Glass Dolls. I had to include a giallo in here. I thought that this one was pretty good. Basically, it's about a character named Gregory, and he's found in a Prague plaza, and he's brought to the morgue. So then, but what's the twist is, Gregory is actually alive, trapped inside his dead body. And it's cool because you have scenes of where he's in the morgue, and then scenes of where he is out and about. So I think those are two different kind of. I don't think they're happening at the same time. I think those parts are kind of where he's out and about are kind of before he was in the morgue. And he's trying to find where his girlfriend, because she had disappeared. I don't want to ruin the ending here, but I really like this one. I would recommend this, and this is a good. I think this is a good starter giallo because it's not. I'm trying to think of how to say this. Well, I just thought it was well structured, and I think that's part of why it's a good starter giallo. If you're just getting into them, and it does have the twist at the end, which most giallos tend to have. It's not what you would expect, though. If you've seen things like Birds of Crystal Plumage and Blood and Black Lace, in those kinds of movies. What else do I have to say about this? I don't think I have anything else to say about this. I liked it, though. You know, and I think this is one that still holds up. You know, being made in '71, worth checking out. Another one is another kind of slasher film that I actually really like. This one. This is Strange Behavior, and this is interesting because it's a different take on the slasher film. It does have a character who wears a mask, and it's early on in the film, and he does have a knife. So basically, this is about there's this high school psychology department, and they're doing research, and they're trying to transform kids into killers or serial killers. And there's a twist at the end where you have, like I was saying, the character with the mask. He was a killer. But there's another character going through it because he's curious to find out how, what happened to his friend and how he became a killer. Do I have anything else to say about this? I'm sorry for these pauses like this. I'm just trying to think. But yeah, basically, there's a Sheriff John Brady, and I was talking about the character who is going through the program the high school college department offers. So the sheriff is investigating as the bodies pile up, and he doesn't want his son, the one Dan Shore is the actor who is going through the high school's program. He doesn't want his son to get wound up as being a killer as well, because and the movie just kind of explore that as well. But I really like this one. It's a different take on the slasher genre, and very original in that sense. Strange Behavior, check it out. And then lastly, you're wondering, why do I have a Laserdisc of Death Becomes Her? Of course that phone's going to ring while I'm in the middle of this video. I may have to edit this out. You know what, I'll just stop this here.